Shalom. I want to give all praises, honors and glory to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai. That's who the world erroneously calls God, and Jesus Christ. Double honors to our elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Now with me I've got the brother Ya'azayan and myself Yashalom. Now at camp on Saturday we were just speaking in the spirit regarding maps, and through the spirit we came across an ancient map, okay, an ancient map of Africa. And in this ancient map we saw that the land was called Ethiopia, and that goes hand in hand with the prophecy of Amos chapter 9 verse 7, which is what we're going to go into, Lord willing, through the spirit, and break down, you know, this map that we saw, and also this prophecy, okay.
And it was broken up into two parts, which you will see on the screen.
Right.
It was broken up into Western Africa as Lower Ethiopia, and towards the mid Africa and towards down the south was called Upper Ethiopia.
Okay.
And in the midst of Lower Ethiopia, which is West Africa, and the interiors around, in the middle was Negro land.
Okay.
And I got it right here, brother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it out.
Okay.
Of course, you brothers know very well about the Donovan Bible Dictionary.
Yeah.
And we're gonna read Ham. we're gonna filter who the Ethiopians are according to Amos 9 and 7. All right, we're gonna bring it out because it's a prophecy in the time of Amos, and it came to pass during the time of what we're reading about Israel going into the interiors of Africa.
Okay.
This is Ham Ham in the Bible Dictionary, page 213. It says, the youngest son of Noah, probably born about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. So who are the Negroes? Actually, the history will tell you that the Negroes went by the name of Igbo, right?
Right. Igbo,
Igbo.
Yeah.
All right, in which this brother, he's one of them, man. All right, because this brother's from that. His people his family is from that area, man.
Right, Nigeria.
All right, it says he became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians. In the Hebrew and in the scriptures, they're known as Matazarium, okay, which is the Philistines, or the Sudanese, or the Watusis. All right, and it says Ethiopians. See, Ethiopians. The son of Cush.
Yeah.
All right, the son of Ham, his name is Cush. That's who Ethiopians is. So the Lord said in Amos 9 and 7, read it.
This is Amos chapter 9 verse 7. Are ye not as the children of Ethiopians unto me?
Why did the Lord say that? He said this to the prophet Amos. All right, because this is a prophecy that the Most High had in place of the geography.
Yeah.
All right, and the curses that will come upon us, man, Israel. All right, because I know it was broken down at one point that we have the closest features to the Africans, the Ethiopians, than the other Africans, which is true. Nonetheless, this is strictly dealing with how Israel would be scattered into the interiors of Africa.
Yep.
And the maps prove it. All right, read that again.
Yeah, this is Amos chapter 9 verse 7. Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? Saith the Lord.
See, O children of Israel.
Yep.
Because this is the prophecy. All right, it says what? Ham became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. So who are the Negroes? All right. If you want to add, brother. Go ahead.
I just want to bring out a point from this map. So this is the map that we came across on Saturday, and you know, I just want to bring out a few points from it concerning this prophecy that we're going into. So this is from www.afrolihar.com, and it says this: it seems certain, declares Sir E.A. Wallace Budge, that classical historians and geographers called the whole region from India to Egypt, both countries inclusive, by the name of Ethiopia, and in consequence, they regarded all the dark-skinned and black peoples who inhabited it as Ethiopians. Letting you know what? This prophecy in Amos chapter 9 verse 7, it came to pass, man. That's what we're reading about here. It actually came to pass. Let me read that one more time. It seems certain, declares Sir E.A. Wallace Budge, that classical historians and geographers called the whole region from India to Egypt, talking about the land of Africa, the continent of Africa, both countries inclusive, by the name of Ethiopia.
That's right.
And in consequence, they regarded all dark-skinned and black peoples who inhabited it as Ethiopians, man. So let's read Amos chapter 9 verse 7 again, because this is what Yahweh Bar Shemel Shai prophesied to, through the prophet Amos. Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel, man? So this is the prophecy that came to pass, man. Okay, through the maps that we're looking at, you know.
That's right. And I got a excerpt here in this book, Nature Knows No Color Line by J. Rogers, another well-known book that brothers do know about in Israel. And I'm going to read from page 52, just to add on land back to what the brother read. This is page 52. It says, in Rome, Negroes were first called Ethiops. And now, mind you, the word Ethiop is a Greek word meaning burnt face.
Yeah.
All right? So it said who? Negroes. Who are Negroes? The so-called African Americans, all right? The so-called West Indians, the so-called Haitians. Those are Negroes. Israelites.
Yeah.
The kingdom of Judah.
Yeah.
The southern kingdom. So in Rome, Negroes were first called Ethiops. Because you got to understand, the Greeks came before the Romans. And the word Ethiop is a Greek word. So really, it came from the Greeks, man.
Yeah.
You see? But we know the history through the Spirit. And that's what the scripture is clearly telling us, man. All right? The Ethiopians in Amos 9 and 7 is Israelites, man. All right? The Romans took that name from the Greeks, who took it from the Africans. Later, more seems to have come into fashion. This too was an African word imported into the Greek to describe black people. That is, moros, black. All right? The word Mauritania in Greek meant black. Still later came Niger, or nigger. Still later came Niger, which where you get where? Nigeria from.
That's where exactly. That's where you get.
that's Negro land.
Yep.
Still later came Niger from the river of that name. It is likely that people from Negrita, land of Niger, now Nigeria, brought that word into language of the Romans, and since they were black skinned, Niger or nigger came to mean black. All right. So it's
Should we bring out this map?
Please, brother.
So we got another map here from I believe it's from 1767 by a man named Bowen, and we're going to bring out more information about just who was inhabiting the west coast of Africa in 1767. So, you know, Lord willing, in the editing, I'm going to bring out this map so, you know, you brothers that's watching this can see it more clearly. But if we can move it a bit closer, it tells you here, look, let me see. Yes, by the slave coast, it says Kingdom of Judah, Wydar, Slave Coast. Now this area where my finger is, today, this is the land of Nigeria, okay, Ghana, Togo. So who is inhabiting this land? It says Kingdom of Judah. The Kingdom of Judah is speaking about you so-called Negroes, okay, Haitians, and West Indians today, man. Okay, so you people that's over here on this Western Hemisphere that were brought over in cargo slave ships, okay, from the 1600s and up. You was once in this land, man, and we set up a Kingdom of Judah in this land. That's what we're seeing here in this map, man. You know, if you want to bring out anything.
Right, good. I'm gonna just keep going into in case that those few points didn't do it for you. We got plenty of more proof. All right, plenty of more proof. This is page 57 in the book Nature Knows No Color Line. Just give me a second. Right. This is page 57. It says, however, this is certain. To the Christians of the 8th century and much later, the Moors were a jet black people, so much so that until Shakespeare's time, Moor was used to signify an unmixed Negro. All right, so Moor, all right, Ethiop, all right, black, that's all the same, is referring to Israelites, man. Yep. It's referring to Israel, man. All right, who you so-called Negroes, man.
Okay.
All right, read that scripture again, huh?
And also that goes into the one of the curses that was put upon us, man, because the Lord said that we was going to be known as a byword, man. Us calling ourselves blacks or other people calling ourselves black, that's a byword, man. That's a curse, because we're not black. Black is a color, man. Okay, our true nationality according to the Bible is that we're Israelites. I'm referring to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Okay, but let's go back to Amos 9 and 7. So this is Amos chapter 9, verse 7. Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel?
And what does Ethiopian mean again? Burnt face.
Yep.
All right. Brother gonna show you in the map how Africa, the land of Ham, okay, Africa was broken up into two parts, Lower Ethiopia and Upper Ethiopia.
Yep.
During the before the Christian era, okay.
Yeah.
So that's prophecy, brothers. You know, that's prophecy that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right, prophesied about us, man.
Yep.
All right, because the people of Judah, Benjamin, Levi aren't Cushites.
Yeah, like,
you understand that?
No way.
See, you got them Falashin Jews over there.
Yeah.
They're Cushites. They're Ethiopians.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
It's not talking about them. It's talking about us. The Most High saw and he prophesied to Amos that, look, you're going to be called Ethiopians, man. You're going to be called Ethiopians.
Yeah. And the point that you made at while he was at camp is that when the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai gave this prophecy to Amos, Amos probably didn't even know that, you know what that.
No, Amos didn't know, because he was living during the kingdom of Israel, during the king of Uzziah.
Yeah.
All right. Which he was the king of Judah, which Israel was in rulership at that time when Amos was around. Page 74. This is the clincher. Point, bar none, and through the Spirit, whatever else is going to be brought out, we bring it out.
Yep.
But we just wanted to bring this home through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is page 74, and Negro knows no color line. I mean, nature knows no color line. Excuse me. It says, Ethiops, which we now call Moors, Morans, or Negroes.
Can't get around it, man.
All right. Amos 9 and 7. Again.
This is Amos chapter 9, verse 7. Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? Saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt, and the Philistines from Capthor, and the Syrians from Ker? And that's the point, basically. Yep, that's the point, man.
So I'm gonna finish this out. This is in the Bible dictionary, Ham. Let's go back where I left off. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites.
Yep.
All right. So there you go.
That's it, man.
All right. That's why we're not fucking Africans. As a matter of fact, there's information out there on the YouTube. All right. I don't know which camp it is, but there's a Hamite that boasts that he had our people in slavery and how he would kill us. He would chop off our heads and eat our skulls.
I call them inferior. I call you slaves. We turn you into slaves, and when we didn't need it no more, we kick you out of Israel, out of Egypt and out of Africa. We sold you to America, and that's where we want you to stay, and we don't want you back in Africa again. Now, you black people in this country, it's time for you to wake up and realize that this stink doo-doo eating African does not care about you. He's not your people. He hates you, and that's why he sold you out of Africa.
All right. So you look at these so-called Africans, man, all right, who are Hamites, all right, that have a hand over you, that are above you, all right, in this society, all right. They got all kinds of businesses. They you know, they're rich alongside with the so-called white man.
Yeah.
They're the ones that took part in putting your ass in slavery. But a nigga talking about he's Kemetic. A nigga will call himself a Kemetic.
Yeah.
And the Kemetic people are Egyptians, man.
And they don't. Sorry to add, can I? They don't have the same spirit as you, man. First of all, and that's if you don't mind, let's close out with that, man. This is Exodus chapter 11, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel, talking to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
That's right.
Okay, and this isn't just the Egyptians. This is all these other so-called African nations, man.
That's right.
Okay.
Libyans,
Yep.
Ethiopians, Cushites,
Yep.
Canaanites. And note that this land, all right, called Africa, was known as the land of Ham.
Yeah. Yep. That's a
Okay.
good point.
It was known as the land of Ham before the so-called white man came over there by way of the Roman general Leo Scipio Africanus and named it after himself. Hence now you got the word or the continent you know as Africa, which is named after a Roman Edomite. Okay?
Yeah. Hey, so with that, you know, Lord willing, you brothers that's watching this, we're edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Shai. We'd like to close out from here, giving all praises to Yahweh Bahashem Shai. Double honors to our elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.
Shalom.